Welcome to week 6, day 5. Okay, so today's task is we are going to continue our math thinking with patterns today. So remember, our focus for this week was I can identify, describe, extend, create, and transfer repeating patterns. So today's learning goal is I can identify, extend, and transfer a repeating pattern. Okay, so let's go over what a transfer means. So we have been identifying a pattern, a repeating pattern. We have learned how to extend our repeating pattern. We've talked about transfer, but let's go over transfer. So remember, transfer a repeating pattern. So if we're doing snap, high five, clap, snap, high five, clap, can also be transferred into A, B, C. A, B, C. So all week we've been talking about ways that we can transfer our pattern into an A, B, C pattern using what we know about the core of the pattern. So this time you guys are going to get a chance to identify the pattern, extend it, and then transfer it using things from your house. So today's materials, you're going to need a pencil, some scissors, paper, and something to draw your pieces out of. Okay, so it doesn't have to be a Ziploc bag. It could be a cup. It could be anything that you use to draw your pieces out of. So you're going to use your paper that you have. It doesn't have to be blank, but at least one side should be blank. So you could use a side that kind of got messed up on, and then it's blank on the other side. So now you're reusing that paper. So we're going to take our paper and fold it in half. Hey, we're using those fractions we learned. Fold it in half. Then you're going to take it and fold it in half again. Then fold it in half again. So by the time you are finished, when you open it back up, you should have 8 blank boxes. Okay? I used a paper that I had kind of messed in, so that way I can use my 8 blank boxes. So you're going to write some pattern parts on your paper. Okay, so I see A, B. Hey, we learned about A, B this week. Then we have A, B. Yep. A, B, B. A, B, C, D. Okay. And A, B, C. A, B, B, C. A, B, C, C, D. Ooh. A, B, B. Okay. So you're going to write these different pattern types in each box. Then you're going to cut them out, and then they're going to be your pieces in the bag. Okay. So we're going to do a couple today. So you're going to need some crayons or markers or color pencils and some household items that you're going to use to make patterns with today. Okay, so anything that you can find that can help you make a pattern. Now, Ms. Conan used smaller things so I can show you my pattern, but you're welcome to use shoes and shirts and socks and books, if it helps you make your pattern. Okay? So let's draw one out. Now, if you have paper right now, you can practice making patterns with me. Okay, so let's draw one out. Alrighty, our pattern is A, B. So how many parts do we have in our pattern? A, B. Okay, so A and A, there are two parts that repeat, and then a B. Okay, so let's see. We're going to use our cubes to show A, B. But do I need 2 or 3 colors to make A, B? No, I just need 2. Okay, so I am going to make A, B. That's just the start. Does it repeat yet? No, because now I need to take the core, our core, and make a repeat of it. A, B. Now I have a repeating pattern. So I started off with green, green, blue, and now I have green, green, blue again. So let's extend it. I'm going to need some more green. Always have your bag handy, just in case you need more. All right, let's extend it. A, B, A, B. All right, let's go back and say our pattern. Green, green, blue. Green, green, blue. Green, green, blue. Green, green, blue. Okay, let's transfer our pattern. That means show this pattern that we used in colors in a different way. Okay, so remember I said you can use your crayons, your color pencils, or your markers today too, so they can be included in our pattern. So I'm going to do, let's see, let's move our pattern down some so you can see. Okay, so I'm going to do crayon, crayon, marker. 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 Okay, so does this crayon, crayon, marker match our green, green, blue pattern? Yeah, because we have 2 of the same, 2 crayons, and then 1 different, which is the marker. So that's one way to show our pattern in a different way. So we showed it in colors when we started, and then we showed it using different objects. So I have crayons and markers. So what's the core in our crayon and marker pattern? Right, 2 crayons, 1 marker. That's our core. And it repeats again. 2 crayons, 1 marker. A, B, A, B, A, B. Great. All right, let's clean up so we can do another pattern together. So we don't have to put this one back in the bag. We did this one already. Let's choose another one. We have A, B. How many parts do we need? So how many? Right, 2. So I'm going to use my acorns and rocks to show this pattern. So acorn, rock. A, that's my A, and my B. Does it have a pattern yet? Why not? Right, it has to repeat. Okay, so we are repeating what? Two objects, acorn and rock. Okay, acorn, rock, acorn, rock, acorn, rock. Okay, so our pattern is A, B, A, B, A, B, A, B. Or acorn, rock, acorn, rock, acorn, rock, acorn, rock. Now, let's show our pattern in a different way. Let's transfer it. So, I'm going to do an action pattern. Okay? Alright. So, my action is wiggle, clap, wiggle, clap, wiggle, clap, wiggle, clap. Alright. So, what's the core in my pattern? Right. Wiggle, clap. All right, let's try it again. Okay, this time it was no sound there, but you can see my action was the wiggle and the clap. All right, so that's one way to show a pattern. So it's not just using our objects, we can also use our sound and our actions. Okay. Now, I'm going to try one more with you before I send you off to go create patterns on your own. Let's see. I'll get a good one. Ooh. What do you see? A, B, C, D. So each letter is different. So that means we're going to need how many different things in our pattern? A, B, C, D. So we're going to need 4 different kinds of things for our pattern. Okay, let's see. I am going to use, I'm going to use my cubes. So, red, yellow, orange. I guess it doesn't matter if they're turned around and they can be stuck together. And green. Red, yellow, orange, green. So, in order to get it to be a repeating pattern, I need to repeat what color? Red, yellow, orange, green. What comes next? Right. Red, yellow, orange, and green. And we'll keep going. Red, yellow, orange, and green. Okay, so we showed that our core started off with these 4. Red, yellow, orange, green. And then we repeated the same core, red, yellow, orange, green, to continue the pattern. And red, yellow, orange, green. So that meant we extended our pattern. So we started off with the core. It wasn't a pattern yet. Then we added another part to make it repeat. Then we extended it by adding another part. Okay? Now, let's show our pattern in a different way. Let's use black, pink, and blue. Okay. So our pattern is gray. Let's leave the tops off because we're going to need them. Black. Pink. And blue. Okay, so that is our A, B, C, D pattern. Because that's where we start. Now we need to make it a repeating pattern. Gray, black, pink, and blue. Now let's extend our pattern. Gray, black, pink, and blue. So now we have extended the pattern. So to match the A, B, C, D that we were given when we drew it out. So our pattern should read gray, black, pink, blue. Gray, black, pink, blue. Gray, black, pink, blue. Next should be gray. So we showed the pattern using our cubes, and then we also drew it out. Okay, so we made a lot of different patterns today. We used color pencils, crayons, markers, cubes, rocks, acorns. We drew out our patterns. We did an action, and we did sound patterns when we did wiggle, clap, okay? So those are some ideas that you can use. Remember, our learning goal for today was I can identify, extend, and transfer a repeating pattern. You did that with me. So now it's your turn to share with me your math thinking. So you can choose a pattern that we've already done or choose a different one to identify, extend, and then also transfer by showing it in a different way. So I want you to have fun, stay safe. See you later.